Today's topic is exponents and powers. So, first understand what is an exponent or power. It is if I write a number like x and at its superscript I write a, it means over here this x, this is called the base, and this a at the top of it, at the superscript of it, this is called power. It is also called exponent. It both means the same thing. Now, if there is any number written in this form, x to the power a, this is called the exponential form of a number. Let's take an example to understand it better. For an example, 3 to the power 2. It does not mean 3 into 2. This is a wrong concept. It means 3 into 3, which means 3 needs to be repeated 2 times. So basically power means how many times a number needs to repeat itself. So the answer will be 3 into 3, 9. Similarly, if I am given a question like 2 to the power 4, it means 2 needs to be repeated, the base needs to be repeated 4 times, which is its power. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, which becomes 2 2s are 4, 2s are 8, into 2 16. So this is the answer. Now we need to understand certain laws of exponents. So let's understand these. The first law. So these are the laws of exponents. The first law is, for an example, if I'm given a number such as it looks like this, like a to the power m into a to the power n. You can see over here the base is the same, a. It is the same base, but the powers are different. So whenever the base of a number is the same and the powers are different and we need to multiply the number, it can also be written in this manner, that is a, and add the powers m plus n. Let's take an example to understand it better. For an example, if I am given a number such as 2 to the power 3 into 2 to the power 4. So you can see the base is the same, 2. But the powers are different, 3 and 4. It doesn't matter if the powers are same or different. The main thing is the base has to be the same. So it will be 2 to the power 3, which is written like this, is equal to 2. 2 is the base, so 3 plus 4. So the exponents, the powers need to be added. So 2, 3 plus 4 is 7. So my answer is this. Now if I am given a number such as 2 into to the power 2, 2 to the power 3 and 2 to the power 4. So you can see in all the three the base is the same, 2, 2 and 2. So in this we have to again add the powers. So 2, add the powers, 2 plus 3 plus 4. So it is written as 2. 2 plus 3 plus 4. So it is written as 2 to the power 9. Now we'll move to the law 2. Law 2 states that if I am given a number such as a to the power m by a to the power n. The same thing over here, the base is the same and we have to divide it. This can also be written as a to the power m divided by a to the power n, because the base is the same, that is a, and powers needs to be subtracted because it is division. So a m minus n, the first number minus the second one, the first number along with the power minus the next one. So this is how it is written. Let's take an example to understand it better. For an example, if I'm given a number 2 to the power 3 by 2 to the power 2. So it can be written as 2. The power is 3 minus 2. So we will write 3 minus 2, which becomes 2 to the power 1. Now we will move on to law 3. Law 3. Over here, if a number is written like this, a to the power m within brackets and there is to the power n outside the bracket, it means the powers need to be multiplied, m into n. Let's take an example to understand it better. For an example, if I'm given 3 to the power 3 and again whole to the power 2, it means 3 to the power 3 is multiplied 2 times. Okay, repeat it 2 times. The whole to the power 2. So this will be 3 and this powers need to be multiplied. 3 into 2. So this becomes 3, 3 2s are 6. We'll move on to the next one, that is 4. This is a simple one. Now, if I get a number such as a to the power m by b to the power n, this time the powers are the same, but the base is different. It actually means you can write the whole thing a by b together and this whole thing to the power m, or the vice versa, whichever way it is. Also this law can be also written as, if you are given a question like a by b to the power m, it means a to the power m individually and b to the power m. Over here you can see the base is different, a and b, but the power is the same, that is m. So this brings us to law number 4. Now we'll move on to law number 5. A into b. It can also be written as ab. It means a into b. To the power m. It can be written as a to the power m into individually b to the power m. So this is law 5. We'll take an example to understand it. For an example, I'm given a number 3 into 2 to the power 2. It means 3 to the power 2 into 2 to the power 2. Here, the above law, the same thing applies if I'm given a question such as 3 by 2 to the power 2. It means 3 to the power 2 by 2 to the power 2. Now we will move to law 6. Law 6 is very simple. Anything to the power 0 is 1. No matter what the number is. Let's take an example, 5 to the power 0, answer is 1. No matter how big or the small the number is. Law 7. Anything to the power 1 is the number itself. Because if the number is repeated only once, so only 1. So that the same number will be there. Like 3 to the power 1 is 3. Law 8. This is basically, we cannot call it a law, but it's a way of representation. For an example, I'm given a question such as a to the power minus 1. It means it is 1 by a to the power 1. You can write to the power 1, or if you want, you cannot write. It is the same because the answer doesn't get affected. Let's take an example to understand this. This is really important. For an example, I'm given 4 to the power minus 1. It means 1 by 4. In order to remove this minus sign, you have to make this reciprocal. 4 becomes 1 by 4. If we'll take another example, 4 to the power minus 3. It means 1 by 4 and power. The power to the power 3 remains the same. Only in order to remove this minus sign, we have to make this its reciprocal, 1 by 4. Let's take another example, 5 to the power minus 7. So 5 to the power 7 remains the same, because but to remove the minus sign, this becomes reciprocal. If I'm given a sum 3 to the power 2 by minus 2, what does this mean? Let's take minus 1 for simplicity purpose first. It means the reciprocal. 3 by 2, reverse it, 2 by 3. Same example, modify it. 3 by 2 to the power minus 2. It would mean for minus sign, we will use the reciprocal of 3 by 2, which is 2 by 3. Now the power was 2, that will be the same, because I've already removed the minus sign by making the reciprocal of the number. So basically these are all the laws that you need to remember very well in order to understand law of indices.